probably about 5 different game species that we could hunt or that we could potentially find on this trip. We got red deer, we got fallow deer, we've got tahr, we've got chamois, wild boar. So what's good about that, guys, is it's a bit of variety. It's going to keep it pretty exciting for you guys, because no matter what gully, no matter what valley we're looking into, who knows what we're going to find. That is very exciting. There we go, camp set up. Pretty happy with the spot actually. I'm going to put the bagara together, get some bits and pieces. Try get to that tussocky point right there. Lots of country to glass. I think we'll just get comfortable here. I'm using this bush right in front of me as cover. It's good because it's quite high and I can hide behind it. Like peek out the side to look down there. I'm sure there's going to be some animals in there. There's heaps of scrub. Lots of places for things to hide. Just spotted what looks like 3 chamois across the valley. Pretty cool. First animals for the trip. That's pretty cool. Very. I'm looking into so much area where animals could be hiding. There's got to be a big old stag here somewhere, man. We got another chamois on my side. We've got 3 more chamois on our side. Clouds starting to move in, so just managed to spot them before. Another chamois, just making his way through that tussock feeding. Man. No stags yet. That light's fading. Good morning, guys. Very cold. Ice on the tent. It's just starting to get light. Nice morning though. Real nice morning. Man, it's such a nice morning. Have a quick look, scan the area, make sure there's nothing going to see us, and then I'll get set up properly. Such a nice morning. The sun's just starting to peek over the mountain. We've got eight chamois. Just walking in single file. Right up on that mountaintop there. Highly doubt there'll be a buck in there at this time of year. Normally it's just females and young ones. All the bucks are pretty solitary at the moment. Get a coffee in me, guys, while I glass. You know what I'm like with coffees. And there are a couple of wild pigs right down that sort of swampy, scrubby gully. Really cool colour phase. It's what we call blue. It's like a silvery blue colour. It's 2 of them. Still no deer though. Another species for us on our trip. It's the afternoon. I didn't see anything else this morning apart from a doe chamois and her kid. I've gone back to camp, had some lunch, and now I'm slowly making my way around the face, and we're going to get to the top of that hill there. We're going to look over that other side. It's 2:20, so it's pretty early, but I just want to get there and get set up before things start to move. We're hoping this evening, guys, we can find a big old stag. That's the goal. So we're going to look very hard, and we're going to make it happen. Oh, there's a deer on that shaded face. Looks to be alone. Definitely alone, but good to see. We're going to head to that next point right there. Very excited to see what's over the top of that hill. I think it's going to be really, really cool. Just about to creep over through the tussock and have the first look. That sun's going down. What I'm going to do before I move my bag down in there, I'm going to put some warm layers on, way back here, way away from the edge, so that nothing can see me. As soon as that sun goes behind the mountains, it's going to get really good in there, because at the moment there's heaps of glare coming in. It's hard to glass down in there, so. I've got the most amazing view. I can actually... Nice young stag. He's about 60 yards from me right now. Very, very cool. How's that for an interview, guys? So as I was saying, after looking at thousands of acres of that open country, I needed some bush. I set up camp on a nice little bench, relocated into a new catchment, and this is the first morning. It's not long gone daylight. I'm feeling really positive. Couple of lines over here, guys, and looks like there's a stag with them. I just got a glimpse of him moving through the scrub, basically directly opposite us on the valley here. Oh, there he is. He's claimed all those girls there. I'll need to get the spotting scope out, but it's in my bag. He doesn't look overly old, though, going by his body. Very cool. I'll get the camera on it for you guys. Nice looking stag, that one. Look how dark his antlers are. It's been a good morning, guys. Very cool. I've just had a look at him through the spotting scope here. That's an older looking animal. Looks like he's broken his main beam though. He looks like an old battler, eh? That's the sort of animal we're looking for, guys. I think this guy's got a safe pass, so may as well grow his other antler back next year. How cool is it that they're just on the prowl moving around? Man, this morning's been unreal. Got a real nice basin in front of me. Hopefully he just works that basin, gives us a bit of a show for a while. Yeah, look, he's coming down towards me now. .335. So he's in shooting range right there. Okay, a little update. He's now right below us. Just over 200 metres away. He's still roaring, searching, patrolling the area. He's just making his way up that other face now. And he's going to go bed down, right out in the open. Oh guys, that has made my morning, that. I can see him, he's bedded down right on the edge of those trees, right there. That's him right there. Can you imagine what it would have looked like seeing him fight and snap that antler off? It would have been a heck of a fight. I'm pretty keen just to slip out of here. It's going to be real interesting to see what happens this evening when things start to move around again. Animal movement, guys. If you're lucky enough to see an animal bedded mid-morning, you know it's mid-morning, 10 o'clock at the moment, when he gets up and starts moving, a lot of the other deer in the area are going to do the same thing. So obviously they're crepuscular. They're most active during the morning and the evening, dawn and dusk, you know. But they often get up for a midday snack. And if you're lucky enough to see an animal, like we can see this stag just over here, when he gets up and starts moving around, I'm going to be scanning the area, and I can guarantee you there will be some more deer following his time cycle. So that's probably a good field tip, guys. If you can see an animal, if you're lucky enough to see an animal, watch him, study what he's doing. And more often than not. It's early afternoon. Our big one-antlered stag has got up. He's made his way down the bottom, across the main flow, and now he's going up the opposite face. He's on a mission. Shortly after he got up, two hinds appeared, up and feeding, moving around. That's our cue, guys. I'm going to get my pack on. We're going to hunt our way along, glassing, looking for animals, but it seems... Up to the top. Look at this. Stags have been rubbing their antlers on this tree. Another one just behind me too. Little stag's pad up here. I can see why. Come up here, beat the tree up, any roar, everything will hear him.
amazing, man. That next valley up there, that's the one I want to look into. But obviously I'll scout all this first. This ridge right here is where we saw the one-antlered stag for the first time. He come down that ridge right there. Right, we're going to get to that next knob over there. We'll sit down and have another look from there. I'll try to sneak over there. It's all open country, but I can't see anything out. He's probably worth a closer look. I've got the spotting scope on the tripod, so you guys are currently in a plant. Right, let's have a look. It looks good through the binos, but needs a closer look, of course. Alright, what do we got? Young stag. Bugger. He's a lot younger than I thought he was. Yeah, he's real young. I might actually sit here for a little bit. It looks like he's looking across at something. He's right there. Two hinds and a spiker have fed out of the bush and now they're met up with that stag. It's actually a nice little area down there. I wonder if that's what he was looking at before. I'm thinking of packing up and just heading over to that point there, looking over the next edge. Decent stag, just as the rain's getting here. He's bedded down with his head on the ground. Right. Let's get a look at him. He looks alright, man, to be honest. Good beamy stag, real long antlers, but he could be old enough. We'll just watch him for a bit. He's actually a nice stag. I'm going to set the rifle up, and if he stands up before it's dark, we'll take a shot. But if he doesn't, we'll leave him be. We'll let it decide for us. Right, I'll range him. 277. Goes. Oh. Let's pack up the stuff and let's get down there while there's a bit of daylight. Rifle's unloaded. Pack these cameras away. Let's go. What a beast of a stag, man. Look at that. Epic stag. This is exactly the sort of stag I was looking for. Look at the bases on him. Look how thick and girthy those bases are. Incredible, man. Huge main beams on them. So back home, my little family, Catherine and Baby River. Catherine has tasked me with bringing home some venison. This guy here is going to fill our freezer, that's for sure. I'll be taking all the meat off this animal. It's been a trip I'm not going to forget, that's for sure. So huge shout out to Scott and the team at Halley Rural. If you want to do a hunt like this on public land, this is public land. If you want to do a hunt like this, make sure you hit Scott up. I'm going to put his website in the description below. From his base in Methven, he's got access to some amazing valleys. Rangitata,